Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast, episode 291. I'm Joe.
And I'm Annie.
I just know it's going to happen. She's got her blue... Annie, how are you?
I'm fantastic.
That's great. She's got her blue gummy sharks here. She's going to start squelching them in the microphone. Squelch is such a good word for what those do.
Welch. It's a great word.
Yeah. I was like, what, is this the first time you're hearing that word? Squelch.
It's a whole thing with me and Caitlin.
Caitlin and I. Caitlin and me, actually. Because it's a whole thing with me. It's a whole thing with Caitlin and me.
Ooh, weird.
Yes. Why is it a whole thing? I would ask Caitlin to tell me the story, but...
Because every time there's like a weird word that's said, I will make a note of it. I'll be like, that's a funny word. And Caitlin, for whatever reason, doesn't like when I say that. I say it for apparently every word. Every word is funny.
What words are
the
too
first
many?
one I remember saying to you was mailroom.
Well, when you say it like that, yeah. Mailroom.
It's a funny word.
Mailroom. It's not...
Mailroom. Mailroom.
Also, nobody even says mailroom anymore.
I feel like we say it a lot.
Do you guys say...
What do you say?
Do you say mailroom a lot as well?
Mailroom?
Like, I don't...
Yeah, we have a mailroom in it. Oh, you don't have mail.
I have a mailbox.
Oh, we have. Yeah, you live in a house. We have a mailroom.
Yeah.
And we get stuff to the mailroom every once in a while, and we gotta go pick it up in the mailroom.
Yeah.
And when you say it over and over again like that,
well, you say any word over and over again.
It's
like
a
that.
funny word.
Yeah.
Mailroom.
I wouldn't call it a funny word, more so than just a word that if said enough time doesn't sound like a word anymore. But squelch is a funny word.
Squelch.
Squelch.
Yeah. Anytime. Any ways. Whenever I say a word like that, say that's a funny word, and Caitlin usually gives me
hates you now.
a look. She's like,
Is that how you look too? Fully disgusted? I've never seen you look disgusted at anything. But if that's the face you make, then yikes. We do have a peanut gallery today. Caitlin, of course, and Riley.
hey.
That's the only voice you'll hear today, besides our own. One day, Caitlin will...
No.
Can I ask why? Like, what is it about?
She doesn't even like to talk
Yeah, but
at
you
work.
do talk quite a bit. Like, you are a decent yapper in regards to, like, not being on a microphone. So why? She doesn't know.
She says, I don't
Her
know.
job used to literally be talking into a microphone.
Yeah, but you pick up enough to...
And she hates it.
She resented
You hate the talking
that.
part. You don't hate
Yeah,
the
she
job.
hates
you
the
hate
talking part.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, she likes her job. Does not like to talk to people, which is
'Cause you do
ironically
like
enough
to talk to people. You just don't
70%
like
of
to
the
talk
job.
to strangers. And you associate this. Right. That's
One
a
or
lot of
two strangers is fine. 35 is too much.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
I'm translating
No,
for
you're
Caitlin.
fine.
Can you tell?
And you associate this as talking to strangers as opposed to just talking to us, which is why you won't do it because of the camera. But you're not on camera. We're on camera. Okay, yeah, your voice is on camera. The worst. Anyways,
The worst.
the worst.
How are you doing? Never ask you how you're doing.
You never ask me how I'm doing, and it's a little insulting.
Sorry.
And you know why it's insulting? Because Lauren used to ask every single time how I was doing.
Oh, so I'm the bitch.
No, you're not.
We just talked about this, Joe.
No, we did not talk about it. You said you can be a bitch sometimes. I said nothing in response. Silence was deafening. I don't think you're a bitch at all.
Aw.
But anyways, so I'm glad you're eating your gummy sharks today for one reason. Not because you're squelching them, but because when I was out grocery shopping earlier, I bought bottle caps, which
Yes.
I would argue are like an unusual candy.
Yeah.
to
I don't see those very often.
Yes.
I know of those, but
Yeah.
I don't see them
So,
just wherever.
I know your answer probably because it's gummy sharks, but besides the gummy sharks, what is like your favorite like unusual candy? Like not a popular
Unusual candy.
Yeah, because mine is without a doubt bottle caps.
Okay.
Anything chalky, I can. If they started making flavored chalk, I'd eat it.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah, it's just called candy. That's what it is.
Unusual candy. I think I'm gonna have to go with the wax soda candies.
Like with the juice inside?
Yeah.
Where you bite the top
where you bite
off.
the
and you're
top
like,
off and then suck out the juice.
Yeah.
Those.
Those are pretty tasty.
And they're unusual. You don't see them everywhere.
No, I would say you only see them like Halloween time. Never able,
I like a dot.
like
Which,
like the chewy.
the little chewy dots.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you meant like you ever see like the rolled like the paper with colored dots on them.
Yeah, not those.
I used to eat those as a kid.
Never had
all
one of those
the
actually.
time. Oh, so good.
No, like the little gummy dots. I don't know if that would be considered unusual or not, but
I wouldn't consider it common. Like your common
you don't
candies
go to
are
like
like you know. Sweet tarts, I'd say are pretty common. They're
Yeah.
a chalky. They're of the chalky candies. They're probably the most popular. What other candy is popular?
M&Ms,
M&Ms are
Skittles.
well, Skittles for sure. M&Ms I put in the chocolate category, but
Oh, we're just talking about like candy.
just like sweets candy, yeah. Skittles for sure.
Would you consider Swedish
Nerds
fish?
gummy
Because I
clusters.
love
Oh, those
Swedish
are definitely
fish.
candy. I know they
Common?
they are technically
No,
gummy.
not candy.
Oh yeah,
Common
yeah. Oh, 100%.
or unusual.
I would say those are very common.
Very common. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I love Swedish
At least
fish.
in my household, they were
Can you sense a theme here with me?
gummies.
I love a gummy.
I do enjoy a good gummy compared to like a harder candy. Like Mike and Ike's, I will eat in one sitting.
Ooh. This
Ooh.
this might be, I think you would like this one if you know what I'm talking about. I don't know the name of it.
I know a lot of candy.
I'm sure you would know the name of it if you saw it. It's
I mean, the name would probably be on the box, so yeah.
it's not a box. It's like
okay.
it's like a Smartie. You know, like how Smarties look, but they're bigger and they're like
Necco wafers.
yes. You knew exactly what I was talking
Oh
about.
yeah, I love a good Necco wafer.
Those are good too.
Chalky.
Yeah.
Very.
That's why I was like, you would
those are
probably
basically
yeah,
chalk.
yeah, you would probably like those.
Yeah,
those are good.
I used to eat those growing up too.
Mm-hmm.
Because my grandparents always had a lot of like old person candy stocked in their cabinets.
Yeah.
And so I was constantly eating Necco wafers, circus peanuts. Love
My
those.
mom really likes those.
Love circus peanuts.
I don't think I have ever had one.
So good. Apparently they're banana flavored. I would argue that they do not taste anything like a banana.
Okay.
Nor do they taste like banana candy. I think that they have their own flavor, which is circus peanut.
Yeah.
They're delicious. But that's where I
Never had
that's
one,
where I
but
had
my
like
mom
the
really
dots
likes
on
this.
a piece of paper, and
Yeah.
you have to like wet the piece of paper
Maybe we
down
should
so they
like
slide right
find
off.
all the unusual candies and try them all. Taste test
Down.
them.
I love that idea so much.
Love that
I
idea.
love that idea. Love the candy. Anything having to
Um,
do with candy.
I'm
I'm
gonna
on
be
board.
thinking of like unusual candies. What else is unusual?
It's tough.
You know the little candies that are like fruit flavored, but they look like the fruits and they're like
Runts.
harder. Is that what they are?
I
they're
saw them
called?
at the store today. I love runts.
When you were talking about the bananas.
I'm gonna say this about every single candy.
when you were talking about the bananas, that's what I thought of
That's you
because I
thought of
really
runts,
liked
yeah.
the little banana
Yep.
pieces.
They come in an orange box.
Sure.
You used to be able to buy them in bulk, and so
Sure.
you could just go and scoop out a big shovel.
I
of
think that's
runts.
what
And I used to
I'm
get those.
thinking
and I would
of
bring
is
them
like
to
when
the
you go to
movie.
like the candy store or whatever and you get like the big
bulk section.
Yeah.
They don't have those a lot anymore at grocery stores,
No.
and it's upsetting
Yeah.
because that was the best thing.
Kroger and Publix used to have that and they feel like they really don't anymore.
Nope. I don't know.
What the heck, Kroger
I don't know
and Publix?
why they got rid of them. I'm sure it's probably for like a health.
A sanitary reason.
Yeah. You don't want kids sticking their grubby little hands in the candy aisle. But Wegmans used to have it, and I was like, this is Wegmans and Tops. Those are my two grocery stores back home,
Mm.
and I loved going to the bulk candy aisle and just they used to sell Pez in bulk.
Mm.
I'd walk there.
Yeah, Pez
I'd
is
walk
pretty
around
good,
the corner
too.
to Tops and come home with like a 1
think
pound
I-
bag of Pez.
I think I liked the concept of Pez better than I actually liked it. Like the actual like dispenser
like dispensing
and the,
candy into your mouth. Yeah, dispensing pills from the looks of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Drugs looks
Drugs.
nice.
You know the candied cigarettes? Did you have
oh yeah.
ever had those growing up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The best.
Those were fun too.
Again, we got a theme going on my end. Chalk. Anything that I can just turn into powder in my mouth, sign me up. That's why I'm upset that I'm an adult sometimes, because kids' medicine that was chewable, the best. Now I just have to swallow everything.
Let me tell you, my little gummy
Pony?
theme.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing.
What did you say?
You said my little, I said pony.
Pony. Oh. My little gummy theme that I got going on.
Yeah.
I love a multivitamin.
See, and I love Flintstones vitamins.
Oh, yeah,
So
'cause those are the hard
Oh,
ones.
I used to take way too many Flintstones vitamins as a kid.
Ah,
Even now, if I find a container of Flintstones vitamins, I'll take a couple.
Oh my god, I love a
Down
multivitamin.
a couple of those puppies.
I wish I could just eat multivitamins like. by the
What if
bottle.
you did?
Yeah, what's it gonna do?
I don't think you can overdose on vitamins.
Yeah,
You might get a
just
little sick.
might make your stomach hurt, but
Yeah.
you'll be fine at the end of the day.
Flintstones vitamins. Oh,
I do remember this. That's funny.
one of the best inventions ever.
They knew how to get the kids
Oh yeah,
to take their
and they got
medicine.
me. Purple bottle.
Yeah, yeah.
Loved it. Loved it.
That's funny.
That's why I like Tums so much too.
Mm.
Tums are great.
See, this is funny because I like the chewable Tums,
Mm.
like the chewy ones, the smoothies or
Yeah.
whatever they're called. Yeah,
Smoothies.
I like those.
Not a fan of the chewy Tums, but chalky Tums.
Two very different people here.
Yeah. Oh
Got
yeah.
any unusual candies for us, Riley?
I can't think of anything super crazy.
You know, when it comes to candy, you're a pretty basic candy eater.
All right.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I like Twix. I like
chocolate.
Twizzlers.
Yeah, Twizzlers is I would say
Twizzlers
that's
or
like
Red
right on
Vines.
the
Twiz.
cusp.
I love Twizzlers.
I also love Twizzlers, but only
You guys like
the-
Red Vines?
No,
No, I think those are plastic.
I
I
don't know
don't
that I've
like-
ever had a red vine.
I don't
They're
like
disgusting.
them. I don't like licorice though. I like
do-
Twizzlers, but there's like a fine line between
because it's
Twizzler
not
and
really
licorice.
licorice.
I
No,
do
yeah.
love the pull and peel Twizzlers.
Oh,
that are essentially
no,
like Red
no,
Vines.
no, no,
I like
no,
the
no,
ones that
no,
are
no.
filled with like cream.
Blech.
See, there's ones that I like.
Nope.
They're sweet
orange.
and sour. Sweet and sour Twizzlers.
Oh yeah, I like the
Oh
orange cream
my
ones in particular. They're like orange
I saw those at the store
exterior
today. Yeah,
and
yeah,
cream
yeah.
on the inside.
Yeah, fill
That's what
fill my
she
Twizzlers.
said.
Fill them with cream. Delicious. I'd say Twizzlers are a very popular
That's
candy,
what
but they're like not popular. They're not. You don't hear a lot of people that like them.
I love Twizzlers.
Which
It's
is
my
weird.
That is
favorite.
like my movie
Yes.
go-to
That's Riley's
candy.
too,
My
yeah.
favorite movie theater snack.
Yeah, like
I
if
got
we're
that
going to the
from-
movies, that's what I want.
I got that from my dad.
Do you
He
eat,
loves
like,
to get
do you
a
just eat the
giant-
little nibs, or you are
I
like a whole
prefer the
Twizzler?
rope.
Yeah.
I will eat the nibs
Nibs.
So,
if
what are we eating?
the little nubs.
that's what they're called.
the little
Twizzlers
yeah,
are called nibs.
the little like bite-sized ones.
Twizzler nibs.
I've never had those.
They're fine.
They're like it's
They're
like
fine
somebody
in a
took a
pinch.
Twizzler and then went.
Yeah, it literally is like a Twizzler
Mm.
that's cut up into small pieces.
Okay.
That's it.
They're
They're
like
fine in a pinch,
pre-bitten.
but I prefer the
Yeah,
ropes.
pre-chewed nibs.
Chewed. Someone's baby birding you Twizzlers in
Yeah.
the theater.
I'm yeah.
Sounds like a fun
Somebody
time.
at work the other day. I'll just say him by name. It was Dylan. He
Oh.
was saying that we were talking about training, and he was saying how
just kidding,
his
Dylan,
training
I
style
promise.
is mama bird, and I was like, "Are you puking into people's mouths?" he was like,
Yeah, what
"No,
does
I
that
mean like
mean?
pushing them out of the nest and seeing if they
Oh,
fly."
I know, because like, what does that mean?
He said that, and I was like, "Hold up, wait a minute."
Rewind.
I was like, "You're throwing up into people's mouths? What the hell?" It was very funny.
yeah, like, very easily can be taken the
Yeah, oh
wrong
yeah,
way.
absolutely, it can.
Now, I would love to hear your story from last week.
Oh, I wasn't going to tell that one yet, but I
Oh,
will.
you
now.
don't have to.
No, I
Okay.
will. I will jump right into it.
I'm so curious.
So yeah, so I did tell. I mean, I've told a lot of people this story, and I find it embarrassing because of what happens near the end of the story. Overall, I don't think it's truly an embarrassing story. I
don't
think
know what it's about at
yeah,
all.
it's all right. I think it's a funny like life situation, but it's like the only part that's embarrassing is right at the end, and it's just embarrassing for me, and I guess for Riley. But either way, so Riley and I just recently moved into a new place,
Yes.
and lost my train of thought entirely. Gone right off the tracks. We just moved into a new place.
Okay.
And we're back,
Back on the tracks, folks,
So a
don't worry.
slight
We're back.
detour. And we made the decision prior to moving that we wanted to get a new bed, mattress, bed frame, everything. Mostly because the mattress that we had been sleeping on, I wanted to jump off a bridge. I was so uncomfortable all of the time. And though I didn't think the mattress was small, the mattress was small. We had a full. I didn't think it was a full the whole time until we moved, and then we found out it was a full.
You guys shared a full?
Yeah.
That'd be awful.
Well, I didn't know.
Not that you can't, but that's a small bed
I
for
had
two
been
people.
telling him
She'd been saying
for months
I was like, this is definitely a
that it
queen.
was a full-size mattress, and he
And I was
tried to
wrong.
gaslight me by saying that it was a queen, and we checked the tag when we were
I feel
moving
like you
it.
definitely can tell
and
the
it said
difference between a
full.
full and a queen.
I was so vindicated.
And now, Because now I'm not convinced that my previous mattress prior to moving in was a queen.
Yours was a full, honey.
Even though I was told it was a queen. I was told by everybody in my life that it was a queen. So
Everyone has been lying
I've
to
been
you.
being lied to for a long
How old are you?
time. 29.
For 29 years.
Yeah. My mattress at home is a king, so I knew it was smaller.
So
I
it's
just
actually
didn't
a
know.
queen.
No. 'Cause
His
it's
king
two
mattress at
twins.
home is actually a
Which,
queen.
two twins being a king makes no sense to me.
Well, now I'm thinking about your old one could have been a queen.
See?
It might have. I
See?
think it might have been a little bit bigger.
I
than
didn't feel
my
like we
last one.
downsized when I got rid of my mattress and moved into her place.
Yours might have been a queen.
But it might have been a queen. Either way, my mattress at home is a king, and I will never sleep the same since. Regardless, so we're like, want a new mattress, want a new bed, blah, 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 blah. So we're like, let's go to a mattress store, which, by the way, I don't know if you've heard that theory that
That's how you
mattress
just said
stores
that.
are just a front for like
Yeah.
money laundering,
Yeah.
drug trafficking. I fully stand by that theory now after the
So
mattress store
valid.
that we visited.
Yeah, because like what? How are
We
they
walked into this mattress
in
store.
business? There's
we walked
no
into
way.
this mattress store at what time? 11 a.m., noon,
No, it was like 5 in the afternoon.
5 in the afternoon. I don't fucking know.
Whatever the time.
Whatever time it was, we walked into the mattress store. Nobody.
Yeah, there's never
Nobody
a soul
except
in there.
2 employees.
Yeah, there's never
the
anybody in
manager
there.
and the person selling us the mattress. And so I was like, okay, whatever. But full of
Alright.
mattresses as far as the eye could see. And
Did
so
you
we
jump
walk
on
in.
them like they do in that one movie?
What movie is that?
Isn't it Big or something like that? Am I making that
I
up?
mean,
Go with
insert
Tom
any
Hanks?
movie.
No, that's not the one.
Tom Hanks isn't Big. If that's the movie that I'm thinking of, I
couldn't
don't
tell
know.
Regardless, we walk into the
Regardless.
mattress store. I'll try and make the story.
Elf.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I hate that movie.
It's an elf.
I know. Hot take. Listen, I know. I just don't like it.
Okay.
I'm not a big Will Ferrell fan, if I'm being honest.
Okay, continue.
Anyways, so we walk into this mattress store. The woman, Deborah is her name. Is that correct?
I think so.
Deborah comes up to us. Not old, by the way. Deborah is quite young.
Deb.
But with a name like Deborah, you'd think she was 90.
Careful, that's broken. Sorry.
Terrifying. Speaking of water, because I need some of that really quick.
Water break.
I also am almost out of water. But anyway, so we walk in the mattress store. Deborah says, "Hey, I'll be right with you." She's like, I don't know, taking care of some money laundering over in the corner. So she comes over to us. And is that almost falling?
I see how it's broken now.
Why are you messing with it then?
I wanted to know how it was broken,
It's
so how
missing a
not to
wheel.
move it.
One,
Oh my
one of the
God.
wheels fell off this morning, and I couldn't figure out how to get it back on.
I'm never going to get through this story.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. Anyways, so we walk into the mattress store. Deborah says, hey. Deborah comes over to help us. Says, well, how can I help you? I said, we're looking to buy a new mattress. We're not sure how any of this works. And so she goes, okay, we're going to first lay you on this fancy contraption that tells you how you sleep and what the best
Oh.
mattress is for you. I'm like, that's cool technology.
That is cool.
And then we're going to talk about,
How do the mattress stores afford that?
I don't know. Then we're going to talk about, well, actually, I do know. By the time we get to the story, you'll know how they afford that crap.
think I know where this
Spoiler,
is
things are
going.
expensive.
Yeah.
And so, so she goes, we're going to lay you down on this thing and we're going to talk about what you can afford, what's your budget, and we'll start looking at mattresses. I'm like, all right, cool. So we hop onto this king size bed, which is just 2 twins pushed together. And she goes,
Right.
so I just want you to lay on your back and we're going to turn it on. It's going to do a thing. You're going to watch a video. It's going to tell you to lay the way you normally sleep. And then it's going to do some things and it's going to tell you what kind of mattress you need. I was like, cool, awesome. So we lay down. It does the whole thing. It like applies pressure at like certain pressure points and then tells you what kind of mattress is best for you based off of what.
I need to do that.
It was pretty fancy.
Yeah.
And so it spits out the things. We answer a couple questions on a questionnaire. And then she goes, okay, boom, here's the best mattress for you. And so then she goes, what's your budget? And so I say, I was thinking like 3, 4. Riley goes, oh, I was going to say 5. And so I go, oh, 500. I was like, I think we could do 500 easily. Split the mattress, $250 each. I was like, it's a reasonable price for me. Apparently, and I'll go jump to the end of the story really quick here. She thought we meant $3,000, $4,000, $5,000.
Yeah.
And
Mattresses are expensive.
but it took a while for us to realize that she did not realize what our budget actually was. So
Ooh.
yeah, so continuing on, so we try
So
out.
she pulls out like the California King, and she's like,
so we tell her we're looking at queens, and so we go over to like the lower end mattress. She says, give me a number 0 out of 5, 0 being no pressure, 5 being a lot of pressure on your pressure. So the first one we lay in, I was like, okay, it's a little bit uncomfortable, a little pressure on the shoulder, a little pressure on the hips, nothing crazy. And we go over to another mattress, and that one a little bit better. And then we go over to the nicest mattress, and that one was, of course, the nicest one. And so I really, really liked. Actually, I think we liked the mid-tier one. I don't remember what we ended up settling on, but regardless, we were trying out this mattress, loved it, laying on it, tossing and turning, and every position I was laying was comfortable. And so we look at a couple others, but we were both kind of gravitating towards that one. And so we say, we really think we like this one. And so she goes, okay, awesome. Let's like talk about price and this and that and blah, 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 blah. And they've got this promotion going on. And this mattress isn't part of the sale for the 4th of July that they've got going on. Of course it's not.
Of course.
But we still have a lot of good deals and blah, 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 blah. So we start thinking, okay, cool. We're like wrapping this up and we're going to pay for this mattress. Well, then the manager, Jose, he, from his desk over in the corner, shouts, hey, have you showed them the adjustable bases? And she was like, oh, let me show you guys this. She goes, lay back in the bed. And we're like,
and
okay.
Do like the...
So we lay back in the bed. She goes, so this has what it's called zero gravity. And I was like, I'm sold already. Outer space mattress?
And at no
absolutely.
point in this time you thought...
She had not mentioned... I knew
this
we were...
is not $500
I
worth
knew
of
when
mattress.
she added the base into the mix that we were going to cruise way over our budget.
Right.
I was like, well, let's consider it, see how much over, and we'll go from there. And so she throws us into zero gravity, and I'm sleeping like a baby all of a sudden. I was like, this is the greatest thing since sliced bread.
She
I need
knocked
to
you
get
out
my
right there in
hands.
the mattress store.
I need to get my hands on
Took
one
all
of
your
these.
money and added it to the money
So we're
laundering
like-
scheme.
Yeah. So Riley and I are like, we really like this.
Took a kidney too.
And then Jose says, well, show him the really fancy one. And I was like, that gets better than this.
There's a fancy one?
He brings us over to the really fancy one, hooks his phone up to it. It's got Bluetooth capabilities, surround sound speakers. What is going on out there? Bluetooth capabilities, surround
We're
sound
under attack.
speakers, a massage function, and the zero gravity whole thing.
Who
So
needs
this-
that in a mattress?
I do. Now that I've laid in it, I do.
He'll never go back.
And so we laid in this bed, and he turned on the massage function.
And Joe's laying
I
there
was just
like
like,
comatose. He's like comatose on
And
this
then they start
mattress
playing.
right now.
What movie did they start playing for us?
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park. And so you
Ooh,
just
I would have
like
been sold too.
the bed, like the base. It was an adjustable base. The base vibrates
With the movie?
With the movie. Yeah. Go to Mattress Warehouse and lay on their high-end adjustable base, and you'll be like, "Damn, I'm sold." So then we go.
Some people have houses, some people have cars.
Yeah.
I have a mattress.
Yeah. And so then Riley was like, she's like texting me on her phone, and she's like, we might, like, this might not be a bad investment for us if we're going to have this mattress and this base for years to come. And I was like, I think you make a good point. If we're a little over
every 8
budget,
years.
that's okay. And so we're like, all right, we really like the mid-tier bed, but I convinced Riley to go with the higher end base.
Yeah.
Because I really like the massage function more than anything else. We tried like this mid-tier base, but the massaging was not doing it for me.
Yeah.
So I convinced for the higher end. Then we go to sit down. They're talking about mattress protectors. They're talking about this and that and blah, 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 blah. She tells us the price, which was just north of $7,000, which is how these mattress stores are affording this technology, by the way. So we go, okay. And she goes, so we have our financing option, which is
$7,000
for bed, base, and mattress protector.
For a mattress?
For a mattress and a base. The base alone, $2,500. So the mattress was the most expensive option.
What does that mean? I know
So
you
it's
said
not
that's
like
where
a
all
bed
this stuff
frame.
is.
It's just like what the mattress sits on. Instead of a box spring, you buy the
And
base.
that is the one with all the fancy gadgets in
Yeah.
it?
And so the base that I wanted, was $2,500.
A nice one.
Yeah. The mattress protector was $80, and the mattress itself covered the rest of the $7,000, whatever was left over.
That's a $4,000 mattress.
$4,000 mattress.
It was a Tempur-Pedic.
It was a Tempur-Pedic. So we go, okay.
I have a Tempur-Pedic from Sam's Club for $200.
How does this work? No, you have a memory foam from Sam's Club for $200. That's what you have.
Maybe.
So she goes, it's 0% interest for 5 years, and you pay off your mattress in 5 years. I'm like, cool, payment plan on a mattress. Love that. Super fun.
Oh, it's insane.
And she goes, and it's, you don't have to put any money down. And I was like, okay, fine, whatever. Walking out of here without paying anything and a mattress. I got a free mattress out of it. That's good to me.
Yeah.
And so
Girl math.
she pulls out the application for the financing, and she goes, which one of you wants to apply? And I go, Riley and I look at each other, and we'll go, I'll do it, because not to throw Riley under the bus, but I just have a better credit score. And so we agree that I'll do it. Sounds good to me. Fill out the application. She does the stuff on the computer. She submits it. Denied immediately. And so I go, are you kidding me?
The credit people denied you a mattress?
Denied me a mattress. And so I was like, are you kidding? And my credit score, and to, toot my own horn a little bit, my credit score is a 730. I've got a good credit score.
It really doesn't get any better, actually.
Yeah, I've got it for everything, for the debt that I've gone through, I've got some really good credit. And so I was convinced instantly I'd get applied or approved. And I got denied within a millisecond. She was like, so it looks like you got declined. And I was like, are you kidding? She was like, nope. And I was like, fucking okay. So now Riley and I are like, what do we do? And so she goes, well, Riley, do you want to try, or do you guys want to pivot and maybe look at other options? And I was like, options? We've already been here by this point. We'd been there 2 hours just laying around on mattresses. And so I was like, Riley, you might as well. Worst that happens is we get declined again. And so Riley fills out the application. Hers says pending.
Oh.
And I was like, well, I guess I'll just go.
And Riley said, fuck you.
Myself. Yeah. And so they have to call. So she calls up the bank and goes, hey, we've got an account here, or an application that's pending, blah, 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 blah.
I can't believe they denied
I
you
know.
a mattress.
A $7,000 mattress.
Based on credit score.
Yeah.
That is the craziest shit I've ever heard in my entire life.
And that's why it's embarrassing for me, is because I've got a really great credit score. I was so confident. I was like, yeah, $7,000
I got
easy.
this.
Denied like that. I was like, huh? What's happening?
If I had seen that in person, I think I would.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I would have done.
Especially because we again had spent 2 hours with Deborah, and she'd upsold us fucking up the wazoo.
Poor Deborah.
And
Honestly,
she was probably gonna make a great
Deborah,
commission.
what the hell?
Yeah.
What the hell, Deborah?
And so Riley applies. She gets pending. They call. Riley talks to them. She does this identity verification thing where she scans her face with her phone, and then they go back to Deborah, and they're talking with her, and she goes, "Okay, yeah, cool, thank you." Hangs up the phone. So you've been declined. Riley and I are just like, fucking awesome, super cool. What do we do? How do we get out of the situation now? It truly was in the moment the most embarrassing thing I'd ever been through.
I've never been more embarrassed.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was wild.
my
I was
God.
like, can I have a co-signer for my mat? Can my dad tack his name onto this, please?
It was demeaning. The fact that they made me jump through all the hoops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
Only
you
to
got denied
still
I
immediately,
got
but
denied
they made
immediately.
me
Riley had hope, and then
scan my
gone.
fucking face on my phone
Yeah.
in the middle of a fucking mattress store.
Yeah,
So they're
yeah.
Two
verifying my
people.
identity.
At least there was only 2 people in the mattress
Right.
store.
And then they're like, no.
Yeah. So she was like, so Deborah was like, okay, well, let's pivot. And she was like, let's look at something. She was like, you guys are talking about the 3 to 4 range. So let's look at something back in there. And that's when it hit me that, and mind you, we had been at $7,000. It was at that point after we got denied that it hit me. She thought the whole time we meant $3,000 to $4,000.
Yeah.
She thought she upsold us a couple thousand, not $7,000.
$6,500, in
Yeah.
fact.
And so she was like, let's pivot. Let's look at some other options. She showed us a purple mattress, which I don't even know why she showed us, because those are the most expensive mattresses.
Yeah.
But I was so happy because I just wanted to lay on one.
It sucked.
I loved it.
Hated it.
And
Ew.
so then she was like, well, let's look at our floor models. If you guys wanted to walk out of here with with a mattress that's been laid on by a bunch of people like you can walk out of here with a little bit cheaper mattress. And I was like, okay, fine, whatever. At this rate, I don't care.
Oh.
So should we go over to this mattress, which was only $1,500? And I was like, not that we could afford this either, but she doesn't know that. So now Riley and I are laying on this mattress, and I look at Riley and I go, so how are we going to get out of here? Because now she's
just gotta
trying to
leave.
get us to buy anything. And she doesn't realize, because now we've come to the realization, oh, she thinks our budget's $3,000. She's trying to go under our budget to get us to buy something right now and be happy. But I'm like, no, our budget's $500. We can't afford a pillowcase in this store.
Oh
And so
my God.
Here's the thing. Even though she thought our budget was $3,000 to $5,000, she still upsold the fuck out of us. with the mattress
yeah.
that we wanted.
Yeah, she's a great saleswoman. But bravo to Deborah. I mean, like when
she did a great job.
I
but
literally when we
She
were
sold
like
you that
looking at-
mattress from space or whatever.
yeah,
Like, she
zero
was-
gravity, I was sold. All she had to say was zero gravity. She didn't even have to let me test it out. But I was convincing Riley, let's spend $2,500 on an
She put on
adjustable
Jurassic Park.
bed
She
frame.
knew what she was doing.
yeah.
Lord, Deborah.
So we're laying on this bed. Luckily, Deborah, every time we laid on a bed, would walk away. You know, give us our moment.
Give us your space.
Yeah. And so I'm like, Riley, how are we gonna get out of here? And like I knew we couldn't get off of the mattress yet because every time we'd get off the mattress, Deb would come right back over.
Swooped back
And
in.
so we had to just keep laying there, like tossing and turning. I'm like, yeah, this one's not bad. I'm like, so Riley, how are we gonna do this? What are we doing? What's our plan here? And she's like, I mean, do we just tell her that we can't afford it, or we want to explore other options? I was like, I think maybe we have to consider some other options, and we'll say that. And I was like, I'll handle this. Don't worry. And so she comes back over. She was like, so what do we think? And I was honest with her. I was like, you know, I still really like the more expensive mattress. I was like, it just sucks that like we got denied. You know, that's like so crazy. I cannot believe it.
I can't believe they would
I'm
deny
like,
us.
I cannot believe that
What?
we would get denied on that. And I was like, so I think that it's like I don't think we want to like, you know, settle for a cheaper mattress or a lower quality mattress just because it's less expensive. And I was like, we don't want to settle. You know, we want what we want. I was like, so maybe we'll hold off for a little bit. I was like, maybe we'll talk to the parents about getting us a nice gift for moving into the new house, and they'll buy the mattress for us.
That was a good way to get out
Yeah.
of it.
And
that
I
was
was like, so for now, we'll hold off, I think.
we'll sleep on it.
Yeah, we'll sleep on it, literally. And so she was like, so, okay, well, let me give you my card. She was like, just remember that, you know, if you do want to shop around at all, like we've got price matching. So if you find anything here cheaper anywhere else, we will match their price. And I was like, okay.
Wonderful.
So she gave us her card, she wrote her name on it, asked us to leave her a Google review. And I was like, sure, I'll do that right there. Honestly, it didn't feel like she was going to let us leave until we did the Google review. So I did it really quick. And she was very nice.
Yeah.
So
Spent 3
did
hours
all
with
that,
you.
and she like before we left, she like did say a few more things, and sounded like she was trying to keep us in the store a little bit longer. But I was like, okay, well we'll definitely give you a call after, you know. I was like, how long does this sale go on for? She was like, till the 10th of July, and I was like, okay, we'll try and call you before then. Well, today,
By the way,
spoilers,
it's today.
is the 10th of July.
I'm gonna call
We
Deborah.
didn't call her, and so we leave, and in my opinion, the best part of the story is before we had walked into this mattress store at 5 p.m, there was a Twisty Treat right next to it. And so we go, Riley was like, we're going to get ice cream after this. And I was like, oh, okay, sure, absolutely. We walk out, and I was like, we're not getting ice cream, are we? And she was like, fuck no, we're getting in the car and leaving. Because we were so embarrassed. And at that point, so annoyed that we'd wasted the past 2 hours of our life
Aw.
looking at mattresses. And
Wow.
so we leave empty-handed, and we're like, what are we gonna do? I was like
Leave
calling
defeated.
my mom. I was like, maybe my mom will help us out, like loan us some money for a mattress. And then I knocked some sense in myself, and I was like, what if we just look on Amazon? I found nearly the exact same bed, just an off-brand name, for $300. And I found the exact same base, off-brand name,
The gravity base?
the zero gravity, massage, surround sound, Bluetooth, everything, $300.
Oh my God. So you have it? You're going to have it?
So we already have the mattress. And we got the mattress yesterday.
yeah.
We got
Is
the
it good?
mattress yesterday.
It's
It is
not bad.
glorious in my opinion.
Yeah, he loves it.
It was one of those ones that's like like vacuum
gotta-
sealed in a box, and so it's still
Gotta expand.
inflating a little bit.
Yeah.
We technically
Oh,
shouldn't
don't
have
worry.
slept
We
in
had
it
to
last
do.
night.
We had to do it with
Yeah.
Caitlin's.
And so I love it.
Well, good.
I mean, it is, for all intents and purposes, the exact same mattress that we slept on in the store.
oh.
The base we have not gotten yet. Also, the mattress actually ended up going on sale. Thank you, Prime Day. 41% off. I got the mattress for under $200. A steal. The base we have not ordered yet because it's still full price at like $350,
Still,
but it's still $350.
in comparison.
Yeah, and
To getting denied it.
$2,500. Yeah, and so we're probably gonna buy the base next week,
Okay.
and we'll have a zero gravity bed that I'm just gonna be like sleeping in and watching Jurassic Park all of the time, just
I
to
want a zero
feel.
gravity bed. That
It's
sounds fun.
super awesome.
I don't even know what that means. I don't
It
think.
just means it raises your feet and your head up, and so it relieves the
Uh.
tension on your lower back
Uh.
when you're laying there, and it doesn't feel like you're sleeping in zero gravity, but just like the position of it, like it feels like you're floating, quote unquote.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, Joe, That was one of the best stories I think I've ever heard.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, wasn't it worth waiting a whole week for?
That truly, I was entertained.
Yeah.
I was shocked.
Yeah. You felt all the emotion.
I felt every emotion.
Yeah. I mean, I really I'm so happy.
You made me
now.
really feel bad for the characters.
Yeah.
Halfway through.
There's a beginning, middle, end.
Yeah.
The characters
Yeah.
being
The,
eyes.
I truly like.
The climax and resolution were
Yeah.
just out of this world.
Yeah.
Truly.
My mom, like, my mom's a very religious person. Not super religious, but she's a religious person.
Yeah.
So she believes that, like, coincidences aren't just coincidence, right?
Yeah.
She believes in bogus crap. Sorry, Mom. And so when I told her that we got denied, she was like, well, maybe you can shop around. You
wasn't
never
meant to
settled on
be.
the first place. When I told her we found the exact same mattress and bed frame on Amazon for an
she
eighth of the
said,
price,
That's why you got
she was
denied.
like, everything happens for a reason. That's why I got denied.
Because imagine if you hadn't been denied,
I would have been in debt for a mattress.
in debt over a
Yeah.
mattress.
And I don't know. Like, I like to think of myself as a fairly, like,
Fiscal person.
yeah, fairly responsible with my money
Yeah.
as of late. I wasn't always, but I'm much more responsible now. And, like, I've got a lot of common sense, I think. And so how I let myself get talked into nearly spending $7,000 is beyond me. I have no idea how she did that.
It's the money laundering
It-
scheme.
It's
it's-
zero gravity.
Yeah, you mentioned zero gravity around me. I'm like,
She
outer
lifted your
space.
feet like 6 inches and you were done.
Yeah. It was, I couldn't believe it. I was like, how did I let that happen? And then afterwards, I was
Deborah's
upset
got,
about it.
like,
And I was like,
powers,
maybe my
superpowers.
mother would volunteer us the money. I was like, Riley, maybe your mom would
Like, what
volunteer
can we
us the
do?
money.
How can we bend
Yeah.
God's will
Yeah.
to get us this
Well,
mattress?
it's like, what can we do? And it was like this, I wanted it so badly. And then
and now you have it.
I went on Amazon and I found it.
I
for
can't even imagine if that had
$189.
been accepted and you were paying off a $7,000 mattress.
Yeah.
I think I would have killed you.
Yeah. I started telling, like, I've been telling obviously everybody the story. And when I tell them what that price was, they're like, $7,000.
I mean,
Because
that's
nobody's
like
ever been to a mattress store.
you could almost buy like a used car with that, like
I'm a very used
a
one.
very
but yeah.
used car, but still,
Oh, yeah.
like that's a lot of money.
You actually could buy 2 of my first 3 cars for that price.
Wow.
I will say it was a nice,
It was a very nice mattress.
nice mattress.
But again, the one we have is essentially the same thing. She doesn't like the one.
We have very different tastes in mattress.
But we're laying on the same firm mattress.
I think the Tempur-Pedic was a nicer mattress. but-
Well, yeah.
I mean, I think it's
Tempur-Pedic.
either way, a $7,000 mattress is going to be nicer.
oh
than
yeah,
a
it
$300
better be.
mattress.
Probably,
If I
yeah.
do my taxes at that price.
yeah.
Get it as a tax write-off.
But yeah, honestly,
Write it off.
I do my business in bed.
Yeah.
That was a line.
Oh man.
But yeah, so I am very grateful that we got denied because, like, had I been in this situation now where, like, I was like, yeah, I just bought a new mattress, spent $7,000, I financed the whole thing, I'll be paying it off in 5 years. And by 2030, I'll have paid off my mattress. And then somebody told me, I got mine off Amazon for $300. I would have been like,
people who do like payment plans for mattresses.
oh, what was so
What?
funny about Deborah when I was telling her, we were talking about, like, the bank that they do their financing through, which is a bank that I've worked with before. She was saying, she was like, I've got my Apple Watch through, it was Synchrony Bank. She was like, I've got my Apple Watch through them. I've got this through them. I've got that through them. I'm like, do you finance all of your purchases? Because that's not good.
No, that's
That's-
insane.
You are in trouble if
Imagine
you're
though,
financing
a lot
everything.
Of people do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, because they're like, I can afford it.
Yeah.
$0 down. I'll just pay it monthly. I'm like, yeah, you're subscribed to life. Like, you're paying a monthly fee just to
you will never
own
own
things.
anything a day
No.
in your life because
No.
you don't really own it. Not really.
Not until you finish paying it off in 7 to 10 business years.
People do it with cars all the time. They buy a
Well, you
$100,000.
always- Oh, 100.
I know,
yeah.
but like they buy like a crazy $100,000 car,
Mhm.
Corvette or something.
And they're like, finance
I'm
it.
like, yeah,
I'm like,
pay it off
okay.
eventually.
Yeah. Crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, so now I know. No more mattress stores. And definitely money laundering. I mean, again, like, if you interacted with Jose and Deborah, you'd be like, you guys do not sell mattresses for a living.
100%.
You might sell the occasional mattress on the side,
Yeah.
but your job is not that.
Yeah.
At one point, we were doing, like, we were filling out the
because
application,
they're
or talking,
everywhere.
and she was like,
how are they everywhere and literally nobody
in
goes
this plaza that we went to, there were 2. a Mattress Warehouse and a Mattress Firm. And I was like, how are they competing right now?
How is this possible?
Who's going to either of them? Nobody.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, it was wild.
I don't think I've ever been in a mattress store.
That was my first time and definitely my last.
I do want to go jump on them though. I
The
think that would be fun.
sign out front, by the way, of the Mattress Warehouse said up to 70% off.
Yeah, like every mattress except the one that she made us try and fall in love with.
Right.
I don't know that a single mattress in that damn warehouse was 70%
Also,
off.
not a warehouse. It was just a
Just
regular
a room,
size
just a
store.
showroom.
Yeah, just a showroom. Mattress showroom.
Mattress showroom.
But yeah, so
Italis.
but at one point we were like doing something or laying on a bed or something, and her and Jose were talking about something that wasn't mattresses, and she goes, "How cheap can you get that for me?" And I was like, "Definitely drugs. Definitely doing something nefarious." And that's how I knew that
and that's when he knew.
that they're not just selling mattresses. And she's like, "How cheap can you get that?" And it's like, what do you mean? You're not buying something MSRP? You buy everything at MSRP.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. So they're up to something
There's
fishy.
something in there. What is that? What is it?
Supernatural is celebrating their 20th anniversary.
Okay, like let's get back to the regularly scheduled
Oh
program.
my God, 20th anniversary.
We were just watching it.
We were
That's
just
funny.
watching
I know.
it.
Yes. So, anyways, so that's my mattress story.
It's a very good story.
You said you have nothing to talk about this week. Do you have anything, or do you want me to jump right into
I
my
just
next?
genuinely don't think we did not film that long ago.
We only 5 days. Yeah.
Which like it's, when you say it like
It's
that,
nearly
it
a
sounds
week.
like a lot, but like I know it doesn't feel like it was. It feels literally like we filmed
It was
yesterday.
Saturday, and today's Thursday.
Yeah, I guess it was.
Yep.
It's just been a busy week.
Guess so.
Haven't even really done anything. I don't know why. It hasn't been a busy week. It just feels like it's been a busy week.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I have nothing.
That's
for you.
okay. I want to talk about what happened just before we started recording, which was you eating my chocolate. Because I like it. I literally like as you went to go grab your second piece, and I had a visceral reaction. I realized that I don't know if I've ever shared on the podcast, or especially not with you, how much I despise sharing food. Which is yeah, because I will take
He
anything.
loves to take food.
But I ask. I don't just help myself. I did ask if I can have
It's been
some
a couple
Swedish
times,
fish.
yes. But when he asked for the Swedish fish,
I did
that
eat-
invitation extended like the next 3 weeks.
If you leave them on the counter, I'm gonna eat them. I've asked once. My asking is done.
The ask was just for the bag. Didn't
Yeah.
matter how long the bag
It
lasted.
was a general ask for the room forever. The ask
for the rest
lasts
of
until the
eternity.
end of
Anytime
time.
we have Swedish fish in this apartment,
Expect me to eat them.
Joe's already asked, so it's
Yeah.
fine.
I'm glad we're on the same page.
Right.
But you again, like, will I share food from time to time? Yes. Am I gonna share food with Riley? Occasionally, yes. When it comes to specifically like candy, chocolates, my sweets,
I could tell
I
because I asked. I said, "Do you mind if I have one?" And he
and then she
so
went back for a
begrudgingly
second.
said,
I didn't begrudgingly
"Sure."
say yes the first time. I said, yeah, go ahead. And it was the second one where I go, you're
The
having
second one,
another?
I did not.
And then
ask.
you
I
handed
just-
it off to Caitlin.
Yeah, I gave
She was
Caitlin
like,
one.
wait, give me one. I was like, hold on.
And then I
wait
took
a
one.
second.
And Caitlin, or he was like, "You're having another one?" I was like, "Joe, it's a
I
bag
bought that
full
bag.
of 60 pieces. I need you to calm
There was
down."
not 60 in there. Go count them right now.
Count 'em.
I'll tell you right now, there's 3 less because you ate them. But anyways, no, I like genuinely,
I, who am so open and inviting and let
You
you,
are.
into my apartment
and I appreciate
and
that.
drink my beer and eat my food,
I do appreciate that.
even though I offer it.
I am very appreciative. I just don't
Reciprocate.
reciprocate with candy specifically, or
Anything
French
else.
fries. French fries and candy are the two
So
things.
it's kind of funny that you say this because as bad as you are at sharing, we just had this conversation. I am the complete opposite. Not with sharing,
share too
but
much?
no.
Oh.
I will just reach and grab stuff.
Oh my god! As you did with my chocolate the second time.
Well, the first time I asked,
the
but
first
yes,
time
the
you did
second
ask.
time I just took.
the invitation
And like
clearly
if
extended
someone,
itself for
like
the
if
rest of
someone
the
in
day.
the break room is eating lunch in front of me and they have like a
You'll
bag
just reach over.
of snacks. If it's someone I know, I won't do it to like a
Oh
stranger.
my god! I was like, if you're just reaching over to some random person,
No,
you've
but
got
like
a problem.
Mac B the other day was
Yeah.
sitting in front of me, not really talking to me, just had a bag of cookies open in front of her, and
I would slap the shit.
I do
out
it
of
slow
you.
enough. I told Caitlin this. I do it slow enough that if they really have an issue with it, they'll stop me.
Right.
I do it like Like a cat.
Yeah, that's a perfect description of what it is. And I hate it. And you know how, like, have you ever watched Friends?
No.
Okay.
But
well,
like I know all about it. Yes.
Right. So there's the repeating line in Friends from Joey who says Joey doesn't share food.
Yeah.
I embody that. I do not share food. It takes. I have to genuinely like a person
There's
a lot.
gotta be some like deep psychological.
I'm sure there
issue
is.
here.
I probably had food taken from me as a child.
Yeah.
That is a lot. I definitely had food taken from me as a child.
Right.
My dad one time, I had, those
Daddy
like sugar
issues.
cookies that have like the colorful frosting and sprinkles on it. They're
Oh,
really,
yeah.
really soft cookies.
Oh yeah.
I got a pack of those one time.
That's like gonna be like if I were ever on death row, that would be in my list of
100%.
food.
Yeah, absolutely. I had a package of those one time when I was in high school that I had bought myself. Back in high school, I wasn't buying a lot of things on my own.
Mm.
But I bought that myself. So they were my cookies, all 8 of them, or 10, however many come in a pack. Well, some of them got eaten by people that were not me. My father, and I believe my sister had one too.
Oh.
And
my-
I got very angry.
I can imagine.
And then I got in trouble for getting angry, which I thought was complete bullshit because I spent my money on it.
Sharing's caring.
And their argument was, well, we buy your food all the time. I'm like, yeah, that's because you need to make me survive. Like, that's why you buy me food. You buy the household food as parents. That's your job. Me, my money, my food, I eat. Nobody else eats. And so I got very angry.
Oh.
And I used to get very angry when I was a child.
Used to.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You think I get angry now? You should have known high school me.
I don't think I wanted to.
Serious anger issues.
I don't think I would have liked high school Joe.
Yeah, probably not. So that's probably why now I just don't share. Like, I don't even offer. If somebody asks, I almost will always say yes because I can't be a mean person.
Well, you could.
I could. It's just very hard. I mean, like, if it's Riley, I'm not going to be mean and say no.
Like if
But
someone,
Riley doesn't do that. Riley doesn't ask.
if someone has
Riley
like a,
just stares at my food, and I go, "Do you want some?" And she's like, "No," and I go, "Yes, you do. Have some."
I didn't realize I do that.
She's like don't take this the wrong way, but she's like a dog, just begging for food. And so I'm like, okay. And the dog does the same thing. Darwin comes up to me and he just stares at me while I'm eating my pizza, and
You're like no.
and I'm like, okay, I'm down to the crust. Fine, here you go. Here's half of it.
He does the same thing to me. He's like, fine, you can take the crumbs.
Yeah,
at the
take the
end."
crust, you wench.
Cringe. Oh
yeah.
my god.
But yeah, so I just don't share food because I want it.
I want
I
it.
want it.
I want it.
If I'm
You're like
stuffed,
a toddler.
it's my food. What does that have? What is that?
That was me being you as a toddler.
Toddler.
A
Jesus
Bring
Christ.
that back up.
Now I'm angry again. But no, I just don't. And I can't, like, if I ever have children, if they come up to me and they're like, "Dad, can I have some?" Fuck no. Get your own damn food. If I get McDonald's with my children and they have finished theirs and I'm still eating mine, which would be crazy because kids always eat slower than adults. But let's say in some freak scenario, they finished their food first and they're like, "Dad, can I have some French fries?" I'm going to be like, "Absolutely not."
But you're gonna be the kind of dad that would pull this move.
Take the tax. Yeah, you got to take some tax.
In the
No,
car?
I would take it out of the bag before I handed it to them. Like
Pre-tax.
always take a
Pre-tax.
couple of French fries before I do that to Riley. Before I hand her French fries, I grab a couple out of that one
I
and
feel like I do
hand her
this
the
with
one with
Caitlin.
less fries.
I always eat part of your food.
Because Riley eats
Let
less
me
food
get it.
than me, so like she can handle a couple less French fries. That's insane.
Yeah. I want lots of bites of everything.
Ugh,
Like when my family,
you're the worst kind of person.
if I go to dinner with my mom, especially,
Oh
we
yeah,
have to
your
talk-
whole family just shares everything.
we got to talk about what everyone's getting because
That's how our family
we
is.
might
We
want to
always
try.
like
Oh,
whatever.
that
We all
drives
get
me-
different.
Shows
we
It
get,
drives me
freaking out.
crazy.
that's how my family is too. We all get something different, and we will
Wild.
all share it.
That's-
Yeah.
A lot of families are like that.
If it's the four, like if it's Caitlin,
Yeah,
Meg,
yeah,
Logan, and I, we
core
will.
four.
Yeah, the core four. Are you proud of me? I used the right grammar there. Sorry, I was impressed with myself.
As you should be.
If we'll go out, we'll all look at the menu. We'll all like be like, "This sounds good. This sounds good. This sounds good," and then we'll just like each
Get
get a
it.
different thing and split it all. You just put it in the center of the table and you split it all.
Nope.
It's great.
Yeah, no, when I go out to,
Then it's like,
I really noticed it when we went out to get sushi with your family.
Oh yeah.
We went out to get sushi and everybody was just trying everything. And I was like,
Joe put a barrier around his food with the menu.
I did not do that. But I was like, what do we, I go, we're sharing the whole meal here? What's going on?
Mhm.
I was not a fan.
Sweating.
Now,
really
like, do I
nervous.
think less of somebody who shares food?
obviously.
No. I do not think less of
You've
you.
just been shit talking
I
us for
just-
the last 5 minutes.
I just get, what's the word? Irked.
This is a little bit more
It
than
gives him.
irked, I
It gives
fear.
him the ick. I
You
think.
do get the ick real badly. You've given me the ick.
Oh my god.
But no, when I was out with Riley's family and
Mhm.
they were sharing everything.
Oh my god, yeah.
What
Wait, literally for lunch today, like we'll do this a lot. We had one thing of leftovers. One container of leftovers, and we just brought the whole thing, and we had 2 forks, 1 Tupperware, and we just sat there at lunch and just ate the thing together.
I don't know that would bother me. Like, because it's
not?
like, well, like if you made the meal, like, was it one of your meals that you made that you guys bought together? Were you one of your every plate things?
Yeah.
So like that's like me and Riley Riley and me making dinner.
Oh my god.
And you know, we like share the food and then we put it in Tupperware and we're like, well, that's all we got left, so let's just split this down the middle and call it even. That's like, but if I had my leftovers from Miller's that got thrown out, by the way, I don't know if I told you that, but in the move that my chicken got thrown out.
Hey,
Yeah.
Mine did
Wait.
too.
Riley's did too.
Obviously, I forgot.
Oh
He's-
my god, it was
he's
devastating.
really
The other
upset.
day, like
Devastated all over again.
after we moved into the new house, I was looking for the chicken and I was like, it's
Ah.
gone. See, I wouldn't do that. If I had leftovers from a restaurant that were my leftovers, and Riley was like, "Well, let's just split it," I'd be like, "Okay." I would split it.
Okay, fine.
I wouldn't be happy about it.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah.
I thought when we got sushi, part of me was like, Joe's gonna take his food to another table.
I considered it.
I think
I don't
it's-
think any of my food specifically got eaten. It was when
No,
you
because
and I
they
had.
wouldn't have. They wouldn't. Nobody in my family would have tried your food.
Yeah.
It was when you and I were like, "Do you want to get pot stickers?" And we were like, "We're thinking about getting pot stickers as an appetizer to the table." I thought we were getting pot stickers.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I did too.
So
Wait, at
when I
Miller's?
realized, no,
Oh,
no.
because you got pot stickers
No.
at Miller's too, and
That was for the table.
okay.
And now would I have eaten all of them? Absolutely, but that was for everyone.
Okay.
But no, when we were at sushi with her family, we were like, we're gonna get pot stickers, and we said at the table like, we're gonna get pot stickers. I got one pot sticker.
That would annoy me.
I was
that
like,
I feel like would be valid. That would be a valid
I
annoyance.
was upset.
That would be a valid annoyance.
Yeah.
I think.
Now, I have no right to complain about that meal, even though I just did, because I didn't pay. So
Yeah.
really, I will share my food if I'm not paying for it. I will still begrudgingly share my food, but I will share my food if I'm not paying for it.
I think it's because of my dad. Like growing up, my dad just every single meal it was. You just
Let me have some.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
try it. Everyone tries some of everyone's meals.
Oh,
That's just
God.
how it was growing up.
Facts.
I
Well,
used to
pets.
try my mom's food growing up. Like when we'd go to McDonald's, which by the way, the snack wrap is back. Anybody get a snack wrap today?
No, however, I'm very excited about it.
Okay, I might go tomorrow.
I've never had one.
Oh well,
We've
you're about
talked
to
about
have
this
your
before.
world. Your
Maybe that's
your
what we
world
should
is gonna
get.
be changed.
We're just gonna push Cracker Barrel off another week.
and do snack wraps.
I
for
think we
next
should just
week?
get snack wraps.
I'm down.
Because Caitlin's never had one either.
Oh my god, snack wraps.
I
My friends back home
love
did a
them.
whole like they're trying to get everybody to watch Big Brother. So they all like planned an event tonight to watch Big Brother and get snack wraps. So they just got like, I don't know, a dozen snack wraps or something.
Ugh, love a
But
snack
anyways, so yeah, when my mom and I would go to McDonald's and she would get a salad and I would get chicken nuggets, I'd be like, "Can I try the salad?" Every time we'd go, she'd get a salad. I was like, "Can I try that?" Always, because their salads are delicious. I wish
Yeah.
they'd bring those back.
Yeah.
So I'd always try them. But when my mom would be like, "Let me have a bite," or "Let me have a sip," or whatever, I'd be like, "On, like, are you kidding me?" I would pour. My mom does this to this day. If I'm back home and we get pizza, we always get a bottle of root beer because that's what my family loves, a root beer. I will pour a glass of root beer. She goes, "Let me have a sip of that." Mom, pour your own glass of root beer. She's like, I don't want a whole glass. I just want a sip of that one. I'm like, yeah, but I want a whole glass.
Want to try a bite.
But I want all of the bites. And so now what I make my mom do is I go, yeah, that's fine. Let me have the first sip because the first sip is the best sip. If I crack a can of root beer, I'm drinking the first sip. Here you go, Mom, have a sip. Give it back to me. That's fine. But I need the first one. Riley's the same way. Can I try that? Yeah, but let me have the first bite, the first sip, whatever.
Yeah, but I feel like I've gotten good about letting you eat a little bit before.
Before she comes in, she goes, okay, my turn.
Okay, you've had enough. My turn.
I had a bite of everything on this plate. Can I get a bite now?
Riley is really good.
She's keeping track of your bites, and she's waiting until that number. And she's like,
bite number 7. She's like, okay, I'm in.
All right, you've had enough. My turn.
We're like now when we make like frozen pizza, we'll split it. We'll go 4 and 4. Recently, it's been 3 and 5. She's been eating 3 and leaving me the last piece, and I know she's leaving me the last piece. She's like, I had 4. I go, I know you're fucking lying to me because I'm counting how many I'm having. I'm way more attentive than you are. But I know you're leaving me,
just not in that way.
Yeah, I know you're leaving me that 5th piece. I appreciate it, but I know you're doing it.
I'm usually the friend that eats everybody else's leftovers. So like if anyone at the table is throwing stuff away, I'll just wait for them to finish it, and then I'm like, okay, put it all on my plate.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. If I'm done with my food and you're like, are you like, if I'm at dinner and I'm like, I'm not going to finish these fries and in the middle of the table, eat them up.
I will not have anyone throw away food on my watch unless you're moving. I guess that's okay.
I didn't want it to be thrown away. Let me tell you that right now.
Whenever her mom and her stepmom come visit, they'll know that, like, wasn't it your brother? Your brother, like, saved the French fries.
I love throwing out food when I'm at your house. Can I just say that? Like one of those things, like the whole using AI thing.
Part of the burrito.
Yep.
You threw out part of the burrito.
I did. What were we going to do? Eat the scrap tortilla?
I thought about it.
Disgusting.
Did.
I would have told you no. I would have thrown it out.
I thought about saving it. I save anything and everything. No food waste in this apartment.
Okay. At least not while you're looking.
No.
Anyways.
What do we at?
I got one more food story.
Okay.
I know I'm really just hijacking the whole episode, but it helps that you've got nothing to talk about.
Yeah, I don't have anything, so you're good.
The other day, this is a devastating story. For if you're looking for a genre, this one's tragic and sad.
What?
The other day at work, brought lunch, and it was a.
Riley's already losing it over there.
Riley went shopping recently, and she bought. Riley loves to buy salad kits.
Yes.
Okay. You know, pre-made, ready to go. Just got to pour in the ingredients. Yeah. Salad kit. She buys a couple Caesar salad kits, and I bring one of them to work. And I was thinking about it all day. I was so excited to eat it. And I get to lunch. I grab the scissors or whatever. I rip open the bag. And I'm like doing something in the process. So I like keep getting distracted before I go to eat this salad. And I finally open up the bag.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, oh man, I don't have a bowl. So I guess I'm eating this out of the bag. And so I go in and I'm like moving the lettuce around. And I'm like trying not to dig my hands into this thing because I'm about to eat it. But I was like, what the heck? And I'm moving it aside and I'm flipping it upside down and I'm looking. It's just a bag of lettuce. There was never any other ingredients in that bag.
That's not what I thought you were going to say, but that's almost worse.
They forgot to put in the dressing, the croutons, and the Parmesan cheese.
My God, you need to call like the quality assurance people.
I did. And you know what happened? They were closed because it's on California time. So they didn't open until 11 a.m. our time. My lunch was over at 10:42.
Did you save the bag? Because I full on would have saved the bag and called them after.
I did end up finding salad dressing in a fridge and I stole it. So I put that on my salad. And so I did get to eat it. It was no longer a Caesar. It was just lettuce and ranch.
Salad with dressing.
So just salad with dressing.
Oh.
But I literally.
I thought you were about to tell me that all of the lettuce in it was like slimy, like the gross lettuce.
No, it was.
You had to throw it out.
Perfectly crispy.
Oh,
just
the good lettuce.
Didn't have any of the Caesar ingredients. And so what I did do is I filed a complaint on their website. I did their email and they emailed me back. I haven't read it yet, but I'm sure they're going to give me some free coupons.
Read it right now. Open it right now and read it.
Okay. But I literally I called Riley and I was like, hey, did you?
Hey,
I was like, did you have one of those salad kits yet? And she's like, yeah, I had mine the other day. I was like, did it have
the
all of the stuff? And she's like, yeah. And I was like,
All the fixins.
It's like, okay, cool. Mine doesn't.
Mine's a bag of romaine lettuce.
Mine's a bag of romaine lettuce. I was devastated.
That would be rough. That would be really rough.
Dear Joe, we
hilarious
received your
is
email
that,
about our
though?
Fresh Express Caesar complete salad and appreciate having the opportunity to reply. We are concerned when a product does not meet our high quality standards. All of our products are processed under strict guidelines. Not that strict. The information you provided was referred to our quality assurance team for review of our quality procedures and continued work to provide the highest quality products. We apologize for any concern or inconvenience. You will receive a complete response via regular mail within the next 2 weeks. Thank you again for taking the time to write to us
Regular
and
mail?
providing us with the important information. Yeah, they're going to send me a fresh bag
Yeah, they
of
better.
of Caesar salad. Or maybe just some coupons, which I'll take.
Yeah, I do too.
They're great salad kits.
They are phenomenal salad kits when it's not just romaine lettuce.
What's the brand?
Fresh Express.
Fresh Express.
Fresh Express.
They sell it at Publix. They're just the small bags.
Yeah.
They're like BOGO or something.
It was, and so I was like, damn, I was really looking forward to the salad today. And
Nope.
now I don't know what to do. And so that's when I ended up going on the hunt for dressing because I was like, there's fridges
Somebody's
everywhere.
gotta
I was
have
like,
dressing
somebody's
somewhere,
got salad
yeah.
dressing. And so I found some, I threw it on there. I was like, okay, this is good. So then I went to go buy Pib out of the vending machine because I didn't bring a drink. I was like, let me go buy one. And Pib comes out, no label on it, just a clear bottle of pop. And I walk back in, I'm like, what? Look at this shit. And they're like, what is that? I go, a Pib from the vending machine. And they're like, without a label, it came out that way? And I'm like, yeah.
Something with the vending machines at work.
And they're like, what is going on with you today?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. But I was not having a good
I don't-
day.
They got to get on the vending machines at work.
Has it been happening? Oh, the one wasn't, they
the
ate your
one
money.
down at the past the break room, like at the tracks, took my money
Yeah.
and gave me nothing.
Yeah.
And they said I went back and I was complaining about it in the break room. And
You're
they
sure
were,
it wasn't saying that it was out of Diet Coke?
No, it did not. I fully it said to pay. I paid. I pressed. It said please select your thing. I pressed it, and then it had me put my card up again because it's weird. So I put my card up again. $2.25. It made
Which is highway robbery, by the way.
Yeah, it is. It made the noise as if it was like coming down. Like I heard the
You heard the machine working.
machine move inside. Nothing came out.
Oh my God.
And so I go up to the break room and I'm like explaining to all these people what happened and I'm like frustrated, whatever. And then someone in the break room said, they were like, oh yeah, that vending machine's broken down there. It's been broken for a while. I'm like,
How about a note?
why
a
don't
sign?
we have a sign on it? Why do we just have it so that people can keep paying it
Yeah.
and nothing comes out? And
Uh-huh.
so thank God for Joe because I texted him and I was like, Joe, I'm going to have a crisis. I need you to get me a Diet Coke right now.
Yeah.
And then I got it 4 hours later.
Yeah. But yeah, so I got a
Anyway.
labelless Pib from the
Yes.
vending machine, and I was
So-
like, "This seems like I'm gonna get drugged." So I don't know. It was just a very off day.
Somebody opened it and shook it up and
Yeah.
Was
Oh, if
waiting
that
for-
had happened, I would have just been like, you know what? I'm going home early today. I'm
Yeah.
calling it quits. But so I truly
today I
was
had
a
a tomato
tragic
explode
story.
on Caitlin.
You had a tomato explode on you, like a cherry tomato.
Yeah, a little cherry tomato. We were in our shared lunch. There was tomatoes in it, like the little cherry grape tomatoes or whatever they're called. And I put my fork into one. I was about to eat it. Put my fork into it, and it it was
All
so
on you.
much tomato juice all over Caitlin,
Yeah, they're
All over the-
cherry tomatoes are very
all
juicy.
over the outfit, all over the bag, all
Oh,
over
man.
everything.
How hard did you stab it?
Not that hard. No, she
Oh,
wasn't.
no.
And then I did that, and I was like, "Gonna kill me."
You're like, I didn't do it on purpose. I swear, don't kill
Oh
me.
my God, I'm so sorry.
Oh my God.
It was watching that happen though, like from my angle, watching it. Pew!
And you're like, no. You're like, right, I'm going to shoot somebody. Oh, God.
It was funny.
That's
I was scared
hilarious.
after, but it was funny.
Yeah, in the moment, it's funny. It's after the fact when you see the anger seething on somebody, you're like,
Yeah.
oh, God.
Yeah. Anyway, the lunch story's happening. There's
Yeah.
fireworks.
It is about that time.
Big universe.
Trivia? Or wait, what? Yeah, trivia the end of the week, right?
Yeah.
Cool. We're ready when you guys are.
All right.
Oh, wait, really quick before we do that, I did want to talk about the TikTok that's
Oh, yeah.
been doing really well.
Yeah.
Any potential new watchers, listeners, whatever that we have from TikTok? Hey, thanks. Thanks for making it
Hi.
this far into the episode. I know it's nearly the end.
Yeah. What was it, like 2,600 views?
2,600
2,500?
views, some odd amount of comments, over 100 likes,
Yeah.
and
Good.
this is awesome. Like again, like probably the best.
All while talking about men's urinals.
Yeah, probably one of the best TikToks, if not the best, considering how many comments we've gotten that we've ever uploaded.
Yeah.
And I'm
I
very
didn't even realize. He walked in and he was like, "Did you see the TikTok?" And I was like, what?
yeah.
I don't know.
Shout out Meg B.
Like, not into house.
Not into house. But yeah, I'm like thoroughly impressed. There was actually like the comments are some of them are very funny.
I gotta read through some of them.
Because
really
some spoilers. They talk about like you should tell her about the trough sometimes, and how like sometimes when you're at, and I mentioned football games in the clip, but like at football game or football stadium specifically, very rarely are there dividers between the urinals because it's just a metal trough that everybody just pees into standing next to each other. So there is no dividers anymore. You're just peeing into a food trough.
What
Yeah.
is wrong with you people?
I know.
We're living in a society and you guys are peeing into a trough
Yeah.
in front of other people.
Well, next to, not in front of.
There's something wrong with that.
Somebody else said, he was like, you forgot the third option of instead of just looking down or looking straight forward, it's like they said leaning back and looking up at the ceiling. And I'm like, yeah, the only people that do that are psychopaths. I do not look at this. I'm a tile starer. That's what I do. But yeah, there's some very funny comments on that TikTok. So definitely.
I can never use a urinal because I'd be in the stall and I'd be like,
you're right. You actually never could. You'd have to get very creative to use a urinal.
I'd be looking all around.
They have
tools
you could use.
Women's
Shiwi.
urinals.
There's something called a shiwi where you can
like they do them at the festivals and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They make
Shiwi?
I'll have to show
they
you a
make
video.
urinals for women
It's
but
a
there's
urinal
also
for
like
women.
a plastic product you can use to like in a direction.
I need to know the gesture she was just making.
I'm gonna
You
need
could
some words.
pee. It's a funnel,
Oh,
essentially.
I'm sure.
I'll have to show you a video of those
I don't
women's
wanna see a
urinals.
video.
Not of the
it's
pee-wee.
not- It
Not
doesn't
of the
show you
pee-wee
anything.
of
It's
the
just
urinal.
No, I'm
it
good.
doesn't show you anything, but they do have them.
I'm gonna show you a video. This girl peeing.
No, it's not like that. They have them at like festivals and stuff.
Right.
I don't know.
Because porta potties just aren't cutting it anymore. Or? Right.
I'll show you.
Okay.
I'll show you after.
Right.
Trivia time?
Trivia
Yeah,
time.
please.
Like, please.
Fresh new set of weeks.
I think I have some decent ones.
Okay.
We'll find out.
Let me get my phone.
Caitlin, I picked a different one, by the way. All right, you guys ready?
Yes.
All right. What percentage of the general population is left-handed?
I've heard this before.
Remember
what
the answer?
percentage?
Yep. Of the general population.
You say general. What is like?
Like America, like the world.
Well, general. So I would assume the world.
Okay.
General?
I'm changing my answer. I will say what I wrote down first, and if I was right with that, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm locked in.
Are we going like over under? Like
Whoever's percentage
just
is closer.
Yeah.
wins it? Oh, I don't know.
Now, keep in mind this is just BuzzFeed, so don't know how accurate this is.
I'm gonna assume it's fairly accurate,
And
and we don't need it to be
They
accurate. We just
do-
need it to be on
They
that
do
page.
link their sources.
Sure.
Okay.
How do you actually measure something like that?
Right.
Yeah, right.
'Cause
You're
they
not
don't-
asking
It's not like you do a
everybody.
survey
It's not on the
or
census.
something.
I'll
I know.
tell you that
Yeah.
right now.
Like, how are they
Their,
keeping track?
their source is very interesting, by the way. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyways, are you locked in?
I guess.
What's your answer?
10.
I said originally I said 5, then I said 2.
I was gonna say 2.
Annabelle's right, 10%.
10%.
Holy shit.
Oh my
Damn.
god, I got one right.
You did
That was
spot on too.
crazy.
Wow.
I thought 10 was way too high.
Wow, this feels so nice.
Yeah, isn't it great? Isn't it such a good feeling?
I'd like to thank the Academy
Yep.
and my mom.
It's been a while since you. Well, I guess you did get one right. You did get it last week.
And my Latin teacher in high school, and this just means so much to me.
You literally got last week's right.
Then how did I lose?
'Cause I got
Why
the
did I buy
tiebreaker
you
right.
dinner? Oh,
Because
None
you
of
got,
us are
remember
left-handed,
last week
right?
was honey. Like which food can never go bad.
did you see that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you got that right, but then I got the tiebreaker with Saturn.
Jupiter
You
and
said
Saturn.
Jupiter, yeah. So you have 2 points. I have 0.
Boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider.
I always hated that. Not because it's insulting to boys, but because of stupider.
Stupider.
Not a word. More stupid.
You know why girls go to Venus?
What?
You know why girls go to Venus? Boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider.
Can you hold your microphone properly, please, for the love of Christ?
Has no one else ever heard this?
Yeah. But what's your point?
And girls go to Venus. I'm not going to say it. My
All
mom
right.
watches this.
You're disgusting. You're sick and twisted. Anyways, so our eat of the week this week. You want to tell them what it was?
Qdoba.
Qdoba.
Joe's never had it.
Never had it. I've been
Me and Caitlin.
near them.
Caitlin and I are frequent of
Qdoba visitors.
Qdoba. Because it's right down the road from our apartment. Maybe I shouldn't say that online.
Yeah, so it's right over here on this street. It's on the corner, and then their apartment's about 5 minutes away. Good luck.
It's close to our apartment. And
You live in one of the most populated
I know.
areas of
I
Orlando ever. It's
know.
crazy.
I know. Anyway, yeah, it's close by. And so on the way home from work, we'll put in an order online and swing by and grab it.
Swing on by.
Because we just pull up right next to the curb and they
Yeah.
walk out and they put it in our car. Yeah, last time, because normally
Your regulars
we
at
put-
Qdoba.
Last time we went, we put in the order. I don't think I was there for this. Yeah, you put in the order and you call them to.
You call
I don't
them.
know why
What
I
the
just
heck?
said that like that. I don't
You give them a quick call and they bring out your food for
I
you.
don't know where that
And you
came
got
from.
your Qdoba.
I don't know where that came from. You call them and they like, okay, what's your name? And then they bring it out to your car. But the last time Caitlin went,
He was like, yeah, don't worry
She
about it,
was-
sweetheart. I got your food
She
right here
called
for
them.
you.
called them. Oh, I don't like saying it now. She called them and
But yet you keep saying it.
before it's just happening. Before like the ring even started, he
The
walked
ring
out.
even rung, yeah?
The ring even rung. He walked out and handed it to her,
Called
and he
him
was
and
like,
said,
"I didn't."
"Hey, I'm walking
I'm
here."
walking
walking
here.
here. I
He
got,
came
where's
out-
my Qdoba?
And he gave her the food, and he was like, "I didn't want to pick up the phone."
Oh.
And
Anyway, so
Very
what'd you
valid.
get at Qdoba this week? And by this week, I mean today.
I got chicken tacos, and they were very good,
Rating out of 10.
very delicious. Like a 6 out of 10.
Said they were very good. You're giving them a 6?
They were good.
Okay.
I don't normally get the tacos. I normally get the bowls. The bowls are very good.
Bowls are very good?
Yeah.
I thought you got a bowl, and then I saw the tortillas
No,
in it. I was like, this is
thought they
interesting.
gave me a bowl actually because that's what it looked like.
Yeah. I got I got a burrito with the hot and sweet and hot and sweet chicken.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I also got that chicken.
Same chicken.
Yeah.
And a burrito innards, the regular burrito innards minus the cheese. And I got chips, queso, and a DP. I'm gonna give it a 5. 5 out of
Ooh.
10. I was really impressed with the queso.
Mm-hmm.
I still prefer Moe's queso, but I was very impressed with the queso. The burrito was very upsetting. The tortilla was like
Yeah, yours was
it
hard.
tasted stale.
Mm.
I think had it not been stale, because the innards were great.
It might have just been yours because my tortilla and Riley's tortilla were.
How
fine.
was one tortilla stale? I mean, your tortillas were smaller, so they came in a different bag. I
Yeah,
assume
but hers was fine.
yours was the same tortilla.
I don't know.
I assume, unless mine was the last
The
one in the
last one in
previous
the bag,
bag, and they
and
ripped
then
up in
they
a new
shoot.
bag for her. Devastating.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm gonna give it a 5.
Have to try it again.
Qdoba, I'd rather have gone to
I
Moe's.
will say I do prefer Moe's. However,
Love
one
Moe's.
thing I really like about Qdoba is they give you free queso and guac on your like burritos and tacos.
Oh,
and
that
stuff.
is
You don't have to
nice.
pay extra for
Yeah.
like other places they upcharge for that stuff.
Yeah.
Qdoba doesn't.
I also don't necessarily want queso in my burrito
I always want queso.
because I'm a dipper.
I always want queso and guac
Guap.
on
Yep.
on my bowl or in my bowl on my burrito, whatever it is. I want it, but I never want to pay the upcharge for it, so I usually don't get it. But at Qdoba,
Yeah, I'm a dunker at Moe's. I'll get a bowl of queso and then I just dunk my burrito in.
I'll put it on it and then dunk.
Yeah.
I like all the queso.
Yeah.
Queso.
Cool. What'd you guys think? What would you give your Qdoba rating? You don't have to say what you got. You can just give it a rating.
Mine was a solid 7.5 to 8 out of 10.
Oh, okay. I mean, there you go. And Riley got a
Yeah,
burrito too.
She was eating it and she was like, this is a good burrito.
Again, the inside, the chicken was great.
Yeah,
the chicken alone.
The sauce was really good on the chicken.
Alone, I'd give like a 9.
You got the chili steak, something, lime.
Really, it was lime something steak.
I did see that, yeah.
Fantastic. My God, it was so good.
Caitlin, what would you rate yours out of 10? 8.
Gives it an 8. What did you get? A burrito.
Burritos.
What was
3
your-
burritos and tacos.
What was your innards? Just regular chicken.
what were your innards like?
What were your innards?
Anyways,
Show me your innards.
I almost said, Riley, where can people find you?
Show
at?
us your
Annabelle,
larboard side. What?
Where can the people find you?
Why did you laugh like
Because
that?
just like it was like the most random thing you could have said there in the moment.
I don't know why that popped in my head. She said, show us your innards. So I said, show us your larboard side. Anyway.
Where can the people find you?
You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at Annabelle.Kessinger. We already did my eat of the week. It feels
We
like
already did Eat
weird
of the
now.
Week. And you can follow me on my photography Instagram at Sharky_photography, my regular Instagram at Secret Agent Sharky. And as for the podcast, you can follow us on Twitter at CSGPod, that is CSGPOD. Follow us on TikTok at The Shuffle Podcast, and on Instagram at The Shuffle_podcast. And you can also subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all at The Shuffle Podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. Peanut Gallery.
Bye.
Thanks so much for joining. We'll talk to you guys next week. Bye, everybody.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Peace out. A-Town.
E-Town.